Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. This is Ashley Hale with Level Up English, and today we are going to do a lesson to help you to improve your grammar. In this lesson, we are going to look at modal verbs. Now, before we even begin, let's answer the question, what are modal verbs? A modal verb is a type of verb that is used to indicate possible situations or modality. That is likelihood, ability, permission, request, capacity, suggestions, and so on. So these verbs help you to make suggestions or to give advice. They allow you to give permission or give orders, and finally they help you to make requests. Modal verbs are an important part of everyday English, and they will definitely help you to improve your English fluency and sound more like a native English speaker. It is also an excellent way to sound more polite when you speak English and not come across as rude or demanding. So if your goal is to sound more fluent and improve your English speaking skills, then this video is for you. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on any future English learning videos. Great! Now let's start learning English. Today we are going to look at 10 modal verbs. These words are can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must, and ought to. I will also provide you with examples so you know how to use these words. Let's start with our first modal verb, which is can. The word can is used to express ability. If you are able to do something or someone else is able to do something, then you would use the modal verb can. I can make dinner. I can speak English. I can fix a car. In these sentences, I am expressing my ability to do something. I am saying I am able to make dinner. I am able to speak English, and I am able to fix a car. These are things that I am able to do, or rather, things I can do. Our next word is could, which has the same function of can. Could and can both mean the same thing, which is why they are commonly confused. The word could is a form of the word can, but the two are used in very different contexts. Could is also used to express ability. It's used to suggest or ask that someone do something. However, could is the more polite version of the two words, especially when we use it with the word please. So it becomes, could you please? Let me give you some examples. Could you please open the door? She could feel the heat from the sun. He could easily swim a mile. See, I am also expressing ability with the word could. Our third modal verb is one that I would like you to pay very careful attention to. This word is may. May is just such a lovely word and it's so polite. And you should strive to use it wherever you can. May is a word that you can use to ask for permission or possibility. Example, may I use your pen? Or he may visit later. It's simple, super polite, and easy to use. Our fourth modal verb for this lesson is must. Must is a word that expresses obligation, or in simpler terms, something that is required from you. Example, you must wear sunscreen at the beach. This means that sunscreen is required when you go to the beach. We must not be late, or you must help me. The word must doesn't really imply that you have a choice. So when you use must, you don't have a choice. Number 5 is the modal verb might. Might is also a word that expresses a possibility. It can be used to politely ask a question. Might I have a cup of tea? You can see that it is also quite a polite way of asking someone for something. When expressing a possibility, we can say, I might go to the mall later, or I might buy a pizza for supper. These sentences mean that there is a possibility of me going to the mall or buying a pizza for supper. It doesn't mean I will do it. It just means it is something that I am considering. Our sixth modal verb for this lesson is will. Now, will has many functions, like showing your desire to do something or your wish to do something. But overall, we can say that will implies your intention to do something. I will buy the new iPhone, or I will have a pizza for supper. These sentences show that I am going to do these things. Our seventh modal verb is should. The word should has many functions. It is used to indicate obligation, duty, or even correctness, especially when criticizing someone's actions. Example, you should be more careful, or you should make better decisions. It is also used to indicate probability, so something that is likely to happen. Example, the computer should work after you repair it. Our eighth modal verb for this lesson is would. Would is used to express possibility. Example, I would love to go to the beach next week. This means that there is a possibility of me going to the beach next week. Would can also be used to make a request. Example, would you please write down the information for me? Or would you close the door, please? Would is a politer version of will, like could is a politer version of can. You can see from the examples that my sentences are polite and my requests sound sincere. Our ninth modal verb for this lesson is ought to. The phrase ought to is used to offer advice, and it can also be used to require someone to do something. If we are offering advice, we can say, you ought to think carefully before deciding which job to take. And if we are requiring someone to do something as an obligation, we can say, you ought to do your homework before you can go out with your friends. And our final modal verb for today's grammar lesson is shall. Now, shall is often confused even by native speakers. So I just want you to be really careful with this word. The word shall is strictly used for future tense, so things that you will do in the future. Example, next week I shall be enjoying a lovely holiday with my friends. Future tense. And secondly, it is also used to express an intention. Example, I shall write her a letter tomorrow. I am expressing my intention to write a letter tomorrow. And that's it, guys. In our lesson today, we looked at the function of modal verbs, examples of modal verbs, and when and how to use them. As I mentioned earlier, these verbs are extremely important to help you sound more polite and also to clearly express exactly what you would like the listener to do. It's an excellent place to start if you would like to improve your English grammar and fluency, and you will be able to practice the skill by even talking to yourself in English. Example, what shall I do today? Should I have a pizza for dinner? I guess I could make a burger instead. What should I do? If you enjoyed this lesson, then please don't forget to like, comment and share this video with your friends and family. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and feel free to follow me on Facebook and Instagram for more exclusive English learning content. Thank you for your time today, and this is Ashley Hale with Level Up English signing out. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.